Are we live? I think we are. Alright, what's going on? There we go. Can see what's going on now. Let me just do a little adjusting. That's better. Right. Let's give it a couple of minutes, see if anyone else joins in before we actually start flying. Oh, we've got 3 people. That's good. Thank you for the 1 like. Hello, Kenya-KTV. Woo, it's the first live stream. Yes, I know. I shall explain everything once we get underway. That'll do. That's perfectly centered enough. Dude, you make me worry to death. Fadel Nazer. Well, I'm still here, just on a different channel. All will be explained. What you see in front of you is a 2022 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1, Stingray rather, that I filmed at Junction Auto Park for my YouTube channel. Good to see you again. Thank you, Fadel Nazer, however you pronounce your name. Let me just recenter my screen a bit. I've got my iPad playing next to me so I can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, I've got a very professional setup here. I've got my iPhone balanced on top of a drinks can. A very professional setup. That's an empty drinks can. We'll just move that out of the way. Bit more to the right, I think. Okay, that'll do. You can actually see the screen, so that's fine. So I guess we just wait a couple of minutes, see if anyone else joins. Assume it's going to be pretty quiet. Baking hot in here. I've just turned my heater down because it's very cold outside. It's about 8 degrees. In fact, I think I might take my jumper off. Oh, that's better. Should really get a bag of crisps or something to keep myself going. Ooh, now I've got 3 people watching. If I turn my screen this way a bit. Four people watching. Oh, it's going up. I'm very fussy about camera angles. No, that's 2 offsets to the right, so let's move it to the left a bit. Nothing's ever perfect. Alright, I guess that'll do. Let's drop down to 2 watching. Really? What's wrong with this thing? Come on, iPhone, work with me. Okay, that's long enough. So yes, hey guys, how's it going? Programmer 007 here, and that's a motorcycle outside. Has it gone? Good. So, welcome to my first ever YouTube live stream. I'm doing a trial run because on Henry Brook, my second channel, tomorrow night, I'll be doing something similar to this, a live stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator X Steam Edition. And I'll be flying from Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport to Manchester. So because I've never done a live stream before, thought I might do a trial run on Programmer 007 with a short hop from London Heathrow to Manchester. Obviously Manchester's my nearest airport, so let's get underway. Let's open up Flight Simulator X, which is down there. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes, I do. Yep. So here we go. Free flight. So let's do the initial setting up. Access this Steam community while playing. So, in tomorrow's live stream I'll be flying the Boeing 737-800, but today we'll be using the Bombardier Learjet 45. So there it is. It's very nicely detailed. Alright, so, flight planner. Hang on. London. Excuse me. There it is. Heathrow Airport, London. Choose destination. MAN. Manchester, there it is. Choose flight plan, VFR, visual, IFR, instrument, IFR. And it's not that far, so we'll be choosing high altitude airways. And we'll set our cruising altitude at 22,000 feet. So as you can see from the map, this is the route it's going to take me along. There's Manchester over there. And there's London down there. Now if we click on our destination airport, zoom in. If we click on the green runways, click on airport. This information here is what we want to focus on. So runway information, ILS frequency, ILS heading. So we want to keep a mental note of this information here in our head. ILS frequency and ILS heading. So, yep, that's all burnt into my brain. Yep, these are all the routes I've done over the past. Obviously I have done this route before. Do you want Flight Simulator to move your aircraft to the departure airport listed on the flight plan? Yes. I'm just going to start on the beginning of the runway and just take off. Time, let's set it to current time. This is the 10th of November today. It is 17:10. Doesn't have to be to the second. Excuse me. Weather. Clear skies. Should we go with a thunderstorm? I've never flown in a thunderstorm before. Or fair weather. Or a storm. No, let's go with, let's just go with grey and rainy. Yep, so that's all set up. So we are good to go. Let's change that to 1711 because I was babbling on about the weather then. All right, and we're ready to fly. This might take a while. There are 3 people watching. Thank you very much. Hello. If you want to go watch something else, that's absolutely fine. There we are, and we are in. We appear to be moving forward slightly, but it's all right, we'll just come to a complete stop. So, let's move my old crisp pads out of the way. This is what the cockpit of a Bombardier Learjet 45 looks like. It's very nicely detailed. Got these 2 comfy seats. The flight controls. Just test those out, make sure they're working correctly. Yep, that's good. Obviously I'm using keyboard controls. So we've got the throttles down there, displays. This panel up here controls the autopilot. We'll be using a lot of autopilot today. What else is there? Overhead it's just blank, there's a couple of air vents. Alright, so let's do the initial setting up. Just move the air traffic control menu out of the way, make that a bit smaller. So, flight director on. Course, which is down here in green, we want to set that to 055. Because obviously the runway heading at Manchester is 055. Heading, that's current runway heading. We'll set that to 272 or 273. 272. So heading hold switch. We'll leave that on. That will keep us pointing in the right direction. Takeoff speed. We'll set our takeoff speed at 300 knots. We're going to be really pushing this ascent out of London Heathrow. And then altitude, we'll set that one once we get our, clearance. And then down here, this little bit here, we want to set that to 111.550, because that's the, when I normally fly into Manchester, I always get the same runway to land on. And the ILS frequency of that is 111.550, so we'll set that into our nav1 thingy. And nav lights, we want takeoff lights. Where are they? Where are my takeoff lights? Come on, Henry, how long have you been flying this plane for? Landing lights, there we go. So we've got some sort of lights in front of us. Yes, we do. All right, and obviously F7, extend flaps for takeoff. So that's the initial setting up done. Now we can get our IFR clearance. sorry, just give us a minute. There we go. Put my glasses on. So there we are, we've been given IFR clearance, climb and maintain 6,000, so I've got 6,000 entered into the autopilot. So altitude hold, that's set. Vertical speed, we'll set that at 2,000 feet per minute. That will give us a nice gentle climb up into the air. Request taxi IFR, we're already at the beginning of the runway, so roger that. Taxiing hold short runway 27 Romeo via taxi runway 9 Lima, Bombardier 68 X-ray. So, all we have to do now is get clearance for takeoff. So, tune Heathrow Tower, request takeoff clearance IFR from Heathrow Tower. Clear for takeoff, runway 27 right, not Romeo, right, Bombardier, Juliet Alpha 068 X-ray. So we've been given clearance for takeoff. What we're going to do now is press this little button here, speed hold, and we shall rocket down the runway. So here we go. Seems to be rolling to the right a bit. Left rather. Or is that just me? Anyway, let's pull up. And we're in the air. Gear up, and immediately autopilot engage. We seem to be veering off to the left a little bit, but we're in the air now, so it's okay. Going to departure 119.725 Bombardier 68 X-ray. So yeah, what I have to do now is just sit here and communicate with air traffic control every now and then. Just adjust my heading. Flaps up. What can we see out the window? Not very much. What about from the outside? There we are, that's what the plane looks like from the outside. There's London down below. We're both going to this frequency. Can't see much outside, so we'll just stay inside for the time being. Is that right? 29882? It's usually 29092. Alright, climb on main flight level 180. Roger that, turn left, heading 320, resume of navigation. Don't know if anyone else is watching, but just say hi in the chat if you're watching. So, what have I got planned for the future? Well, tomorrow it's my old school's old pupils weekend, so I'll be dressing up very smartly and spending the day at my old school. Hopefully get to see some old friends, some old teachers, just generally have a good time. And then that evening will be my main Henry Brook Flight Simulator X live stream from Paris to Manchester. Then on Monday, I'll be taking my dad and a friend to this posh dinner in Manchester that they're going to. So I'll get to spend the evening in Manchester, might explore the shops, have a drink at a pub. Roger that, contact London Centre on 118.475. London Centre, this is in Bombardier Juliet Alpha 06 X-ray at 10,000, climbing flight level 180. That sounds so professional. That's what we're expecting, Vector's ILS runway approach. Because that means, on final descent, there's another button that you just push, and the plane will automatically bring itself down onto the ground. You shall see. It will all make sense. Above the clouds. What does outside look like? It's just very cloudy. Yeah, let's stay inside the cockpit where it's nice and dry. What's our altitude currently? 13,400 feet. So we're still climbing for flight level 220. What happens if I tap the heart? Just sends off the heart. Just testing really. Testing all the live stream features. Turn our taxi lights off now. Monster Energy Ultra Watermelon flavour. Sugar free. In fact, after this, I've got some laundry that needs drying. So I'm going to head up to my parents' house and put it in the tumble dryer. Might see what my mum's doing for dinner. My parents are doing for dinner because my dad's home at the moment. Oh, there's another Bombardier out there. We are Bombardier 68 X-ray. Yeah, the thing is with this aircraft, all the displays are so small, so I constantly have to keep zooming in to see what they say. But we are at 17,000 feet now. With the Boeing 737, you've got clear, big digital readouts for your altitude and autopilot and so on, which makes it a much more easier aircraft to fly. Come on, where is everyone? Only 2 people watching. Roger that, climb and maintain 220. Yep, that's fine. I think London to Manchester, because I've done this route before, is like half an hour, 40 minutes. Okay. That's a new one for me. Runway 24 right approach. Luckily I've got the information for that over here, so we'll change our course to 235 and change the ILS frequency to 109.50500. Okay, that's all set. Haven't even reached 22,000 feet yet. We can see another aircraft off in the distance. There we are, we're descending already. Reduce our speed back to 250 knots. Just let the plane gradually slow down. Don't think I've ever landed on runway 24 right before. Turn our landing lights back on. In fact, where are we on the map? See, that's London. Assume that big splotch there, that's Birmingham. And then Manchester's all the way up there. So yeah, we've not got far to go. And there's Anglesey, that's where I am. Great Calibo says, did you hear about the new Happy Tree Friends episode? Yes, I have. I have seen it. It's very good. I know I should have done a reaction video to it, but I'm a bit funny with what I watch on the internet these days because of my Asperger's. And obviously my sister spends a lot of time in London, so she's always busy, so she hasn't got the time to do reaction videos with me. But who knows, I might go back to doing reaction videos in the future. I never say no, but I never say yes. Ooh, it's scary going back down through the clouds. Yeah, our altimeter is set incorrectly. There we are, 2909 there we go. I knew there was something wrong. Fadel Nazer, you have my respect from Iraq. Oh, fantastic. It's really horrible, all that conflict that's going on over there in that area at the moment, in Syria, with all the Gaza-Hamas conflict. It's very sad. Something's gone clearly wrong with this game, viewers. It says press B to set your altimeter, but B isn't doing anything. Oh, my brother says, come on H. Yes, I know, I'm doing the best I can. There we are, that says 14,000. Oh dear. Wait, is it bother you that I'm from Iraq? Not at all. I think Iraq's a great country. Obviously, no, Top Gear haven't. Yes, they have filmed there. Many years ago, they did the Middle East special. They landed at an Air Force base in Iraq, and they were told to drive to Bethlehem, birthplace of the baby Jesus. Yeah, they weren't allowed in Iran because the BBC weren't allowed into Iran at the time. Roger that, turn left heading 340. So we're going the long way around. 340, there we go. Yeah, we're currently maintaining 14,000 feet at the minute. Yeah, Top Gear also drove across Syria and Jordan as well. There was that funny scene where they were travelling across the Syrian desert and they got stuck and James May tried to free a car and he ended up getting dragged backwards and he hit his head on a rock and got knocked out. Similar thing happened to me actually. I was shortly after I started secondary school. I went to see my dog, who was on a chain. He came running up to me, and the chain went under my feet, and I tripped and I knocked myself out on the driveway. And William, you'll know this story. You came out and said, "Come on, Henry, get up, stop faking." And I wouldn't move. And you went inside and told Mum, Henry's knocked himself unconscious on the driveway. And she was like, "Yeah, whatever." "No, he really has." "Oh God, Henry, stop playing jokes." "Henry? Oh my God, we've got to get him to hospital." Good times. And then I watched the Top Gear Middle East special when it came out a couple of months later, and James made trip, and I was like, "Oh, that's the same thing happened to me a couple of months earlier." Send and maintain 3,400. Sending at 2,000 feet per minute. That's fine. My brother says Wi-Fi is cutting in and out. Sorry about that, because he's in South Africa at the moment. My laptop is in my room and connects better. I'll see if it's any better when I get back. We better hurry up because we're about to land. It's alright, I'll be live again tomorrow night, just on a different channel. Subscribe to my second channel, Henry Brook. To go through the clouds. We might experience some turbulence. Going to 134.175 Bombardier 68 X-ray. East Midlands approach, this is Bombardier Juliet Alpha 068 X-ray at 11,000 feet, descending 34,000. $3,400, whatever. Always wanted to try out a real Boeing 737 simulator. I was going to get one for my birthday, but instead I got a coffee machine. We'll be going skiing over the new year, and we'll be flying from Manchester to Grenoble, because we're going to Val d'Isère. Are we going to Grenoble? Well, we're going somewhere in the Alps anyway, and hopefully my grandma will be coming along, so my grandma and I can sit right at the front of the plane, so I can have a nice chat to the cabin crew about me doing Flight Simulator X and all that. We'll be flying with Jet2, who I've not flown with for over 10 years, nearly 10 years now. Last flew with them from East Midlands Airport to the Czech Republic, because I was at school on a trekking expedition, which was fun. Clouds, yeah? Oh, I can see ground. lights on. And yes, it's still pouring with rain. What's our altitude currently? 5,000. Yeah, if you guys want to go watch something else, that's absolutely fine. Going to 120.7, Bombardier 6A X-ray. Woodford approach, Bombardier Juliet Alpha 6A X-ray with you, flight level 3500. I think it's 2982 because I've got rainy weather set. I usually have a fair weather set and it's usually altimeter 29092. See what happens when we land, I guess. According to this, we are 28 miles out. Anyone else out there on the chat? Kenya/KTV, you still with us? My brother, William Brooke, Fadel Nazer. I'm all by myself. We are 26 miles out. We're at 3,400? Yes, we are. And that is reading 3,400. Okay, that's fine. What's it like outside? It's just completely pitch black. It's alright, we'll be touching down soon. Ah, Emily Brooke. Hello from East London. Hello, sis. How are you? Roger that, turn right heading 355. Turn left heading 325, make up your mind. Emily says, I'm good, just finished work, excited for the weekend. Good, fantastic. I can see lights below. Should really have like some windscreen wipers going or something. We're 23 miles out now. Where are you flying to again? Emily asks. I'm flying to Manchester. Just a short hop from London Heathrow to Manchester in a Bombardier Learjet 45. Be going live again tomorrow night as Henry Brook from Paris to Manchester in a Boeing 737. Just kind of doing a live stream trial run. That's a good question. How many people does that aircraft hold? Let's have a look. Bombardier Learjet 45. You can always rely on Wikipedia. Roger that. Reduce our speed down to 190 knots. Make straight in, runway 24 right. So, are we level at 3000? Yes, we are. We are 18 miles out. So what we're going to do now is press this button here, approach hold, and let the plane automatically glide down to the runway. Simple as that. To answer your question, Emily, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it has seating for 8 passengers, because it is a business jet. Yeah, capacity 9 passengers and 2 crew. Makes sense. Start putting the flaps out, and we'll put the landing gear down. Oh, we're turning, so we'll reduce our speed down to 150 knots. And extend full flaps. And let's bring up the throttle panel. Make that a bit smaller. Arm the spoilers. William says, wish I was flying to Manchester or in East London. Hello from Africa. Yep. 8, is it a private jet? Yes, it is. Alright, so we're nearly lined up with the airport runway. This little green arrow here, when that reaches the centre line, that means we'll be on the glide slope and we'll start gliding down towards the runway. So speed reduced to 150 knots. Spoilers armed. Approach hold switch engaged. Emily says, Will, come home. Hope you're enjoying it in South Africa, Will. Oh, you can see the green arrow moving. We're 10 miles out. Here we go, we're on the glide slope now. Still can't see the runway, can see nothing outside. We are 8 miles out. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so our speed is slowing down. I am going to disconnect the speed hold switch, and I now have manual control of the throttle. Clear to land, runway 24 right. We are maintain 150 knots. Still haven't got a visual on the airport. Oh, there we go, we're breaking through the cloud layer now. Will says, waiting for Pro Gamer 007 to come pick me up. That'll be my next big journey. Manchester to Johannesburg. Oh, I see red lights. Emily says, hello Manchester. Yes, hello Manchester. Oh, I see buildings. Ah, here we go, have a visual on the runway. This is it. Cabin crew, seats for landing. So we'll automatically touch down, and then we'll back off the throttle and engage full reverse thrust. And that should bring us nicely to a stop. What's your favourite route to fly? Geneva to Manchester? Or Manchester to Geneva? Or Malta? Malta or Geneva? One of the two. Ooh, speeding up. Come on plane, slow down. I've never come in from this direction before. It's weird. Alright, here we go. Alright, back off the throttles. And we're down. Welcome to Manchester, ladies and gentlemen, where the local time is 5 to 6. So we're going to just come to a complete stop on the runway. And we might watch that back again from an outside view. I'm sorry, I can't do that. There we are, just come to a stop on the runway. Boom. There we go. So now what we're going to do is go to instant replay, go back 3 minutes, And watch the landing from the outside. We'll watch it from this direction. Zoom out a bit. God, Manchester looks very nicely detailed from up here in this game. Emily says, Henry, I've got to go. Love you, XXX. Love you too, Em. Is this Ryanair or do I not clap? You can clap if you want, mate. Interestingly, there is a Learjet owned and operated by Ryanair. God, it looks scary from this angle because you think we're going to crash into the houses. But no. $50, $40, $30, $20, retard, retard. There we are, touchdown. Hello, Manchester Airport. And that's pretty much it for our little Flight Simulator X live stream. So thank you all very much for watching, even though there wasn't very many of you. I'm just glad our flight turned out very well. Let's just exit Flight Simulator, go back to my desktop, and yeah, that's it, I guess. So once again, thank you all so much for watching, even though there wasn't many of you, and now we've got 6 people watching. Yeah, you tuned in right at the end. But, you know, hopefully I'll see you all again tomorrow evening for the Henry Brook Flight Simulator X live stream, where I fly from Paris to Manchester. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a good evening, and peace out.